is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories: CSI, Shakespeare; The Animal Kingdom; War; Inti Fresh; TVMDs; and A Billion Reasons. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player 1, make a selection. Stabbed the king and made him drink poison. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark, and it's him. Player 1? Hey, you're right. Player 1? Witness says he does murder sleep, and the guy okayed the hit on Banquo. But what we have here, Frank, is regicide. Player 1? Good. You again, Player 1. Blood Spatter says the guy killed Paris, then himself. The girl stabbed herself. Ain't love grand? Okay, Player 1. Right. Player 1, back. 3 Dead Daughters by poison, hanging, and suicide. I wouldn't want to write the family Christmas card this year. Player 1? You got it. Please pick again, Player 1. The Duke's been stabbed, then drowned in a barrel of wine. Looks like the drinks are on him. Okay, Player 1. You got it. Player 1, choose again. These animals of the order Chiroptera are the only mammals that can truly fly. Let's hear it, Player 2. Yep. Player 2, you start. This feisty Thai fish blows sticky bubbles to make a nest, then puts the eggs in its mouth and blows them in the nest. Okay, Player 1. Right. Yeah! Player 1. Muskrats and woodrats belong to this order of mammals. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. You again, Player 1. Let's go over to Kelly.
If you see one of these under the sea, look but don't touch. The spines can be poisonous.
It's Player 2. Yes. A lot of clues. Fruit and lizards, yum, are favorite foods of the coati, also known by this longer name. Yes, Player 1. Yep. Player 1, start us. Henry V and Joan of Arc both fought in this lengthy struggle between England and France. Let's hear it, Player 3. Hey, you're right. A lot of clues, a lot. Kelly?
Gas masks became a key part of a soldier's equipment after poison gas was used at the Second Battle of Ypres during this war.
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Yep.
Player 1. In the biggest amphibious invasion in history, 350,000 troops invaded this French region in 1944. Okay, Player 1. That is correct. You again, Player 1. The 262 model from this German manufacturer was the world's first operational fighter jet. It's Player 3. That's correct. Player 3. The oldest army unit in the world is this national one, founded in 1506, that guards the Pope. Player 2. Yes. Where do we begin, Player 2? Hue or dye? Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1. A thin piece of rigid material to maintain a body part in a fixed position. Player 2. Right. All right, let's get a short race at full speed. Yes, Player 2. That is correct. Select again. 5-letter word for gleaming brightness or luster. Player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1. It's the Daily Double. You are currently in the lead. How much? All right, here's your clue. To look with the eyes partly closed. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, back to you for our J.D., Turk, and Dr. Cox have practiced on this series. Player 2. Correct. Player 2. Maria Bello and Sherry Stringfield are among the many who doctored up this long-running NBC show. Let's hear it, Player 3. Right you are.
Yeah! Woo!
All right, let's get back into this. Doctors Lisa Cuddy and Allison Cameron have roamed Princeton Plainsboro Hospital with this acerbic title doc. Let's hear it, Player 3. Yep. Select again. Dr. Kavanaugh, the first name would give things away, was a Boston M.E. with a checkered past on this drama. Yes, Player 2.
Yeah!
Right you are. All right, let's get We Dig forensic anthropologist Dr. Temperance Brennan on this Fox drama. Yes, Player 3. Yeah, good. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, Here's Jimmy. He'll show you.
Abraham Lincoln began appearing on billions and billions of pennies in this year, the 100th anniversary of his birth.
Let's hear it, Player 2. Correct. Player 2. According to its website, this chain serves more than 1 billion finger-licking good chicken dinners annually. Player 3. That's right. Way to go.
Yeah! Woo!
A lot of clues. Forbes magazine has estimated that this comic book boy is worth $24.7 billion. It's Player 3. Right. Player 3. The only event the Time Almanac has listed under the heading 4.5 billion BC is this formed. Player 2. You are correct. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. This eccentric billionaire formed an aircraft company in 1934 to design racers. Yes, player 2. Right. The selection will be yours, player 3, when we return from this break. And we have 2 daily doubles awaiting you in these categories. What I really want to do is direct. October 1st. The essence of things. D in science. Title possessions. And gems and jewelry. Player 3, you're in last place. Let's see if you can close that gap. He designed titles for silent films before he made us scream over birds and psychos. Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, where do we... Years before directing Batman and Robin, he had been a costume designer for Woody Allen, who encouraged him to direct. Let's hear it, player 2. You are correct. Player 2, start. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? What'll it be? Here is your daily double clue. This dancer and choreographer turned director for the Broadway musical Redhead, which starred Gwen Verdon. Good. You get to pick again, player 2. This playwright gave Jessica Lange a big role when he directed the film Far North. Maybe he was a fool for love. Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct. Player 1? No slouch as an artist himself, Julian Schnabel directed the 1996 film about this Haitian-American graffiti artist. Okay, player 2. Correct. Player 2, where do we start? 1971. This complex opens near Orlando, Florida. Player 1? That's right. Way to go. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1. 1800. Spain cedes this large territory to France. Okay, player 1. Correct. Player 1. 1961. This man hits his 61st homer of the season. It's player 1. Yes. Player 1. 1880. John Philip Sousa becomes the leader of this military branch's band. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Player 1. Picking 1970. 5 million people turn out in Cairo for his funeral. It's player 3. Player 3, where do we start? A covering for the blade of a knife. Okay, player 2.
Yeah!
Player 2, you'll be a contender if you know this term for a boxer who jabs with his right. Okay, player 1. That's it. Player 1, the deliberate destruction of property or equipment by resistance fighters or enemy agents. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. We return to you, player 1. Old school inhalant to give you a nicotine rush. Okay, player 2. Yes. Where do we begin, player 2? From the Urdu for soldier, it was an Indian native who served in the British Army in the 1800s. Okay, player 3. That's it. Where do we begin, player 3? It's the more common name for solid CO2. It's player 1. Correct. Player 1. Dumbbell front raises strengthen and tone these large muscles that cover the shoulder. It's player 1. That's it. You again, player 1. Ah, well, it's the area of light winds and calms in equatorial regions. How depressing. Yes, player 1. That's correct. Player 1. With a diameter averaging about 7 miles, it's the smaller of Mars's 2 moons. It's player 1. Correct. You get to pick again, player 1. Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. You need to select your wager. All right, here's your clue. A chemical engineering book named for this process is subtitled Mass Transfer in Fluid Systems. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Player 1. Pick again. Of Henry Adams. Let's hear it, player 3. Yep. Player 3. Of Edwin Drood. Okay, player 2. You are correct. Okay, let's get back into this. Of Nat Turner. Yes, player 2. That is correct. You get to pick again. Of Duddy Kravitz. Player 3. That is correct. Player 3. Of Young Werther. It's player 2.
Yeah!
Correct. Player 2, start us. Legacy rings inspired by the Edwardian era are exclusive to this preeminent Fifth Avenue jeweler. Let's hear it, player 2. Yeah, good. Please pick again. Miss Tamblyn knows that lots of jewelry is made from this brownish-yellow fossil resin. Yes, player 3?
Yeah!
Right. Player 3? In 1974, the newly discovered gem Tsavorite got its name derived from this continent's Tsavo National Park. It's player 3. Good. Player 3. Pick again. And here's Jimmy.
Headdresses of silver or white beads are common among the Aka, a tribe indigenous to the southeast part of this continent.
Okay, player 2. Yes. Now let's take a look at that $2,000 clue, shall we? The name of this romantic ring comes from an old Irish fishing village that's now part of Galway. It's player 3. Right. You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. Here's the Final Jeopardy category. Notable women. Please enter your wager. Here you are, players, the Final Jeopardy clue. In 1963, she said, "I feel as though I'm suddenly on stage for a part I never rehearsed." What did you say? And that correct response will add. And your response? With that correct response, you will gain. And your response? And that correct response will add. Congratulations, player 1. You are our new champion. Good game. Thank you so much for playing.